What's your approval rating of your industry that you work in on a scale of 1 to 10? One being the worst, 10 being the best. My guess is that the way that you picture your overall industry is probably low. I've talked to a lot of people, I've conducted little tests, I've surveyed people, and most people do not represent their industry favorably. As a matter of fact, they speak of it with disdain. And I started to notice this when I was a kid, when I got some of my first jobs. I say jobs because when I was a kid I got fired a lot. I noticed that people talk bad about whatever industry they were in. If it was restaurants, the restaurant industry. Serving. If it was retail, it was the retail industry. If it was real estate, if it was advertising, whatever it is, people talk trash about their industry. If it's coaching, now I'm heavily involved in the coaching and consulting industry, people do the same thing. Why do people do that? And what should it mean to you? Well, people do that because most people search for what's wrong. It's what the brain does to try to keep us alive. It's been said that, this is a 2 million year old brain. It's not designed to keep you happy. It's designed to keep you alive. It's your job to sort of stand outside of your brain and keep you happy. And when you hear people talking about their industry, it's more often a reflection of their failures. It's more often a reflection and a projection of themselves. People who are winning, they like their industry because they're winning. They're doing great. People who are losing always have something negative to say about the industry. Why? Because it's not their fault. It's the industry's fault. So whenever you hear people badmouth your industry, just know.
But just know when you know it's better than learning. And I know, just know that.
That's a reflection of them having a projection. That's a reflection of their loser mentality.
We have losers. We have losers.
That losers talk like that. Winners don't talk like that. People who are losing have a negative outlook. And they have a negative outlook because they're losing. And they're losing because they have a negative outlook. It's a vicious cycle. So whenever you ask people, whenever you overhear people talking, or whenever you get in industry talks, and you have people who speak disparagingly about their industry, you can rest assured that they're being a loser.
Just know.
I don't say that they are a loser because, sometimes people are going through things, and that's not fair just to categorize them as a loser, but they sure as hell are acting like one. And they're getting those results. And if they're not losing yet, they're about to. Because that type of thinking, it hurts you. And whenever I see people, they talk about the coaching industry, or they talk about the real estate industry, whatever industry they're in, it doesn't matter. I know that they're behaving like a loser.
Just know.
And that the results that they're getting are not anything that I want to be a part of. Either that or they're about to take a dive. Whenever you hear somebody regurgitating all that stuff, it's because they are in the dumps or they're about to be in the dumps. People who are winning, they're doing great. They're helping people, they're making a lot of money, they're doing it, and they love the industry because it's been good to them. That's because they've been good to it. So I just want to warn you that everybody thinks that whatever they're in sucks. It's not that. It's that they suck.
Just know. Know that.